some fascinating material today, excerpts from a work called Transformation by the Secret of Treasuring Time.
Indeed. And this deep dive isn't just about, scheduling or managing your calendar
It
better.
reveals much deeper.
It is. Our mission, really, is to uncover what these pages say about how we perceive time, how we use it, and ultimately how we value the moments we actually have.
Understanding its nature, you mean?
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
fundamental nature.
Okay, so let's unpack this. The first thing that really jumps out is this universal truth.
Hmm.
We all operate under the sun.
Hmm.
Young, old, rich, poor, doesn't matter your background. Everyone gets the same 24 hours. That's the baseline.
It's the great equalizer, in a way. And the source mentions the Greek philosopher Theophrastus.
Right, who said, time is the most valuable thing a man can spend. That really resonates with this material.
It does. And what's compelling is how the text pushes beyond time as just, seconds and minutes. It frames it as an opportunity, a profound one.
Oh, so?
Well, it quotes John 9:4, saying, "As long as it is day, we must do the works of him who sent me. Night is coming when no one can work."
So purpose exists because of time.
Because it's finite.
Precisely. It has a beginning and an end. That's what gives the day its meaning. The source even notes that only God is outside of time, being its beginning and its end.
Okay, so for us listening,
Mm-hmm.
what does that mean practically? This deep dive suggests that if you're alive right now, you are on a mission.
Mm-hmm. A specific mission.
And it asks, when your time is up, will that mission be accomplished? That's quite a thought.
It is. And it posits that God gives the exact amount of time needed for that specific mission. Your current situation, your future path, it's all seen as part of it.
Well, okay.
Which leads us right into maximizing the time we have, especially, and the source uses this phrase, for relevant things.
Relevant things.
Yeah.
Like, well, it draws on Ephesians 5.15:16, urging us to walk carefully, living with honor, purpose, courage.
Making the very most of your time, seizing opportunities.
Yes, using time with wisdom and diligence. And it adds a crucial note, because the days are filled with evil. So it's about being intentional in, challenging circumstances.
And this is where it gets really direct, isn't it? There's this plea, don't waste time.
Very direct. It calls time a gift from God,
No.
not just a resource, but a gift.
And then more from Paul in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 17.
That's the one. Therefore, do not be foolish and thoughtless, but understand and firmly grasp what the will of the Lord is.
So it's not just about being busy, but understanding why, the deeper purpose.
Exactly. It's about alignment. And the text then points out areas where time is, essential for growth, for things to actually happen.
Like what specifically?
It says quality relationships are built in the process of time. You can't rush that.
No, you really can't.
And similarly, getting to know God or other people, or even just adjusting to new environments,
Mm-hmm.
that takes time too. It happens in the process of time.
Makes sense.
And maybe most powerfully, it mentions that healing of the heart needs time also to complete. Time is presented as this vital ingredient for transformation.
That's actually very encouraging. Which leads to another really hopeful point in this deep dive. Situations have an end.
Yes, that's a major theme, whatever you're going through.
And no matter how difficult or long it seems.
The source insists that particular situation has an end.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment, the truth is, it will end.
That offers a lot of perspective.
It does. And it backs us up with examples, really compelling ones.
Okay.
The woman with the issue of blood, 12 years of suffering. But she seized an opportunity, and her situation ended.
I remember that story.
Then there's Sarah's barrenness, the lame man at the beautiful gate in Acts.
Blind Bartimaeus.
Right. And the man sick for 38 years by the Bethesda pool. All these incredibly long-lasting trials. They all eventually concluded.
It really hammers home that trials are temporary.
They are. Which connects, as you said earlier, to this idea of finding joy in the trials.
James 1:2-4. Consider it nothing but joy whenever you fall into various trials.
Yes, because that testing of faith, it produces something valuable. Endurance.
Leading to spiritual maturity, inner peace.
Mm-hmm. And the passage says, to let that endurance do its work so you can become complete, lacking in nothing.
And then it adds that bit from Jeremiah about being blessed for trusting in the Lord.
Exactly. Jeremiah 17:7. Trusting God is presented as the source of that strength and hope. the confident expectation.
Okay, so we have these situations, they have an end, we can find joy. But how do we actually navigate them? How do we draw strength?
Well, the source is very clear on this. Draw strength in prayer.
But it defines prayer quite broadly, doesn't it? Not just asking for stuff.
Not at all. It's described as comprehensive communication with God. Praise, worship, intercession, supplication, thanksgiving, the whole spectrum.
It calls it fellowship, intimacy, and a heart-to-heart connection. That sounds profound.
It really does. It references 2 Corinthians and Revelation, painting this fellowship as an unmissable experience.
It's an opportunity with the creator of the universe.
Yes. And it urges you, the listener, to value that moment, stating plainly that it will define your destiny. It's about cultivating that deep, ongoing connection.
That's powerful.
Again, it lists examples. People who lived this way. Jesus, Abraham, Jacob, Moses, Jeremiah.
Even the apostles praying for Peter in Acts 12.
Their prayers led to his release. The argument is that knowing your purpose and actually accomplishing your mission becomes possible in this place of fellowship.
So bringing this all together as we wrap up our deep dive, what's the core message?
I think it boils down to this. If we genuinely treasure time, if we see it as the gift and opportunity it's presented as here.
Then we're empowered not to waste it, to live intentionally.
Exactly. And in that place of fellowship, of prayer, the source assures us, wisdom and understanding will be given to you.
Which echoes that Ephesians verse again. Therefore do not be foolish, but understand what the will of the Lord is.
It all connects.
It really does. So it leaves us, and you listening, with a pretty potent thought. If every single moment is a gift and every life truly has a mission, what part of your mission are you going to invest in today, especially knowing that whatever you're facing will end and strength is available through those deep connections?
Forever you will be, Jesus.